Hello everyone, what's up? How are we feeling? I hope you guys are doing super well. We are going to be completing the blue color story that we have been working on all this week. I picked a makeup look that I feel is going to be pretty challenging. I don't know, I'm going to try to make it look airbrushed. Hopefully I can kind of achieve that look. Yeah, we're going to do very soft, natural skin. I want to aim for that like glass skin effect. And that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to begin with complexion. Going in first with the AURIC Glow Lust, I am only going to add this to the high points of my face. Now for concealer, I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Conceal because I want something that's going to have a high coverage, but I'm only going to use a very minimal amount. I mainly want to focus this underneath my eyes, around my nose, and on the corners of my mouth because that's where I tend to get the most darkness. Let's go ahead and do some cream bronzing. I'm going to use the one from E.L.F. I'll mainly be using this as my contour, so I'm going to put a lot of focus on my cheekbones. Next up, I'll be following with the Putty blush from E.L.F. This one is in the shade Bahamas. It's a really soft peach tone. And as I pick up these cream products, I'm making sure to work that into my hand so that the product can be distributed evenly. To set the face, I'll be adding a pressed powder in the areas that I added my concealer because I still want to remain luminous on the rest of my face. Okay, I'm honestly pretty happy with how this skin looks right now. I am enjoying the fact that I can see my natural skin peeking through, but I still have some subtle definition and glow going on. So I think I'm going to leave this like that. Let me go ahead and do one eye off camera. That way when I come back, we can have a smoother process. Here we have the first eye. I think this came out really, really nice. Definitely took me a long time, but the actual like process of creating it is really easy. Beginning with a mint green, I'm going to start working that in the inner corner of my eye and then dragging it out onto my crease. And I'm stopping the slightest bit past that halfway point. Now I'm going to begin extending my upper lash line and creating this curve. So I am going to go through my brow simply because of the way my brows are, but I actually don't mind it. I really like how it turned out on the other side. When it comes to this curve, I'm just doing the smallest little brush strokes in that curved shape. Every single shadow that I am placing down, I'm making sure to hold my brush towards the very back because this is going to give me the softest application. Now that we're starting to get that general shape down, here is where it kind of gets repetitive because I'm going to move on to using a deeper teal shade. And then once I have that down to where I would like it, I'm going to go ahead and add a sky blue. Moving on then to a deeper blue, and that's kind of the whole feel for this look. Basically using deeper tones of every single shade that I'm using, and that's going to allow for a really nice gradient effect. As far as my brushes go, I'm really trying to stick to using ones that are a bit smaller that will allow me to have more control in these areas. Now that we have that going on, I'm going to clean up the lid because I did get some blue shadow on the base of it. So while I could just immediately go in with like an eye primer, I didn't want it to mix together and create almost like this blue hue. So I am just going to remove it with some makeup remover. Then I'm just going to reapply a thin layer of eye primer. To fill in the lid, I'm taking a bone colored shadow. I'm adding the light blue shadow on the inner half of my lash line. I had zoomed in on the photo and I noticed that there was a very small detail of like this purple hue to the eye. So I'm only adding little tiny dashes on the shadow. The lower lash line, it's the same deal. We're smoking out a teal, a baby blue, and a deep blue, and then I'm gonna add a little pinch of that purple that we added. I'm just gonna finish off the eyes with a little brow highlight. This has kind of like a green shift to it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add lashes and just add a clear gloss and we can wrap up the video. And here we have the final result. You guys, I could honestly not be happier with how this turned out. It was definitely challenging, but I had so much fun creating it. So that's a win for me. I'm very glad we got to end the blues with this makeup look. I think it all came together really well. The skin looks very fresh, but the eyes are just like, oh, they're so much fun. I'm so happy with this. This month has definitely been extreme, but we are not done yet, okay? We still have one more color story left, so make sure you guys keep on watching. And if you haven't seen the other videos that I've done for this entire month, definitely check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna end it there. I already did my outro. We good. I don't know why I keep trying, because it's hot and we still got more videos to film. Bye.